Hi everyone, this is Lisa from One Oak Designs, and today I'm going to show you a quick video on how to work with DXF files in your Silhouette Studio software. If you don't have the Designer Edition, you can use DXF files, which I include with just about every design that I sell on Etsy and my website, which I'll put links to below in the comments. I highly recommend upgrading to the Designer Edition so that you can use SVG files. They are more readily available. They're more common. A lot of people don't save in DXF when they sell their designs, and I do, but they do require a couple of extra steps that can be a little cumbersome and also a little confusing, especially for beginners. So I'm going to show you I'm going to answer some questions. I'm getting the same question over and over again when people bring in one of my Monogram files, or actually any of my Monogram files. When they overlap them and then try to weld them, they get they lose their centers. This is I think a Q and an O and a P. Anything that has a cutout in the center, they're losing them, and there's a few steps you need to take, and that's what I'm here to show you. So you're going to open up your first letter, and it doesn't matter what order you do this in. The trick is here, well, no, it's not a trick, but just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to open letters that have holes cut out of them, centers. I think there's a technical term for that in the typography world, but it's not coming to my mind right now. Anyway, I'll take the Q in the center. Now you can see that when I start to move this, I'm losing all my middle pieces. That's just a characteristic of DXF files when I'm saving them in Illustrator, and I cannot find a way around that. So this is what I'm telling people to do. Go ahead and select the entire letter, and do this one at a time before you bring in your other letters, because they all pile on top of each other when they open up, and it just makes them that more difficult to move or select all the pieces when that happens. So go ahead and select the entire letter, top to bottom, including all the little, everywhere you see a green dot on here is a little piece. It's a little path right there. There's one, there's a bigger one. Depending on how you have your preferences set, you may not see one of these little green dots on every selection box, and that's fine. I just happen to have mine set up so that I see that, and for no particular reason. It's just the way it is. And then I'm just going to right click, and then I'm going to hit Make Compound Path. And now you can see I have one little green dot here and one bounding box, because that means that this is one whole piece that I can now pick up and move around, and I'm not going to lose all my little center pieces. And I'm purposely moving this out of the center because when I go ahead and bring in the next letter, I'm actually going to do File Merge this time instead of Open, and that's going to put my design right on the same Design tab as opposed to opening a new Design tab. So I'm going to do File and Merge, and let's find another letter with a hole in it. Let's try an R on the side. Double click on that to open it, and again you can see I'm losing my center pieces. I'm going to undo that, select the whole thing, and right click, Make Compound Path, and then I'm going to move it out of the way, make room for my next one, File, Merge, and let's go with a D on the side. I'm not hitting those in the right place for some reason. When I can also go OK down here, and now my computer decides to hang up. Alright, here we go. Okay, there we go. And again, you can see I've lost my center pieces if I don't make them a compound path. So select everything, right click, Make Compound Path, and then I can move everything together. Now I'm going to select all three letters. Okay, and now since this is all one thing, it's not a bunch of little pieces, I can go ahead to my Align tools, and I'm going to align through the middle. You'll see they all line up nice and pretty now, and they're overlapping, which is the way you want this fine monogram. And I'm going to select all three, and I'm going to right click and click weld. And there you can see that I did not lose all my little centerpieces. So I hope this helps answer some of your questions. Again, I highly recommend upgrading to the Designer Edition. It's $50. Is the $49.99 is the retail suggested retail. I sell it for $34.99 on my Etsy shop, which I'm going to link to in the comments. So if you have any more questions, feel free to leave a message here or send me a combo through Etsy or an email through my website. Thanks for watching.